Hi everyone! I've been making these pretty consistently. I'm pretty proud of myself. I've made one every day for the past few days, which is awesome. This is not a prompt, if that's what you were expecting. I am going to do one today, but right now in my comments, I got a lot of people who were curious about Anna Maria and what she was and what her limited edition was and just everything about her. So I wanted to answer those questions for everyone and maybe reiterate what my molds are that I have right now and answer those questions. So shouldn't be too long of a video. Every time I say that it runs like 10 minutes, but bear with me. So what I did was I put Anna Maria in the traditional outfit that she came with. And this is what she looks like. It took forever to wrestle her into these clothes, I swear. What she is she's a limited edition Peakswood Bloody Alice. You can't buy her anymore on the site. I bought her online as a full set on DOA. She was about $900 because she was mint. She had not yet been removed from her box. And she had all her clothing and her shoes and the whole set. See, Alice, which what she was originally was originally a full set. So Peakswood and Dollheart are very well acquainted. So a lot of times when they have a limited edition doll, they also come with an outfit that Dollheart designs. And I loved the outfit so much. Even though she's rarely in it, I did want it because Alice in Wonderland, if you know me at all, is my thing. I'm so into Alice in Wonderland. I have figurines on the wall, and we're going to be painting my room to be very Alice in Wonderland-y, so I'm all about that. So I fell in love with her, and I found her on DOA, and I had a lot of money saved up that I wasn't using. That tends to be what happens to me is I hoard my money, and then I'm like, oh, there's something I want. It happens to be expensive. Oh, I happen to have that much, so that's normally what happens. So then I bought her from a dealer who was just a dealer. Sounds like drugs. Dolphies, my anti-crack. Anyway, she was just up the road in another town. She did ship it to me because we weren't quite driving distance, and she came in like 3 days. I practically killed my friends driving back down here when my mom said that she came. I was like down the hill in like 10 minutes, and it's originally a 30-minute drive, so I was psyched. So this is what she came with. I rarely have her in this outfit just because I like to make dolls my own, as everyone does. I think that by me keeping her in the same outfit all the time would be a little cheap and uncreative for me, in my sense. But I am probably going to put her in it for Halloween. It can be she can be Alice for Halloween. So I'll leave her in this for a little while, for the month of October, unless I get fidgety and decide to, change her again. But wrestling her in and out of clothes is, like, ridiculous. You always have one doll that doesn't friggin' want to get in their clothes. So, if you're in love with this mold, which I am, the only thing really limited edition about her being a doll is her clothing that can no longer be purchased on Dollheart or Peakswood, and her face up. Her original mold, which you can still purchase, is Yuru the Soul, something like that. You'll see it on there. She has the same facial features, but the face up's not the same. Most people change the face up, so no big deal. I liked her face up. That was one of the things that I really like about her. I think it gave her like an air of mystery and mystique, so I really liked it, and I liked her clothing. But yeah, if you like this mold, you don't have to get Bloody Alice to get her. You can get just You're the Soul from I can talk, from Peakswoods, and I'll put that link below so you can check it out if you really liked her mold. So there's still hope, and you don't have to pay $900 to get her. But yeah, sometimes we just fall in love with a doll and we can't help it. One of my friends was like, you know, you basically paid $900 for a face-up and an outfit. And I was like, yeah, but it was worth every penny. I love her, and she's the first doll that I connected with, even though she doesn't have a backstory yet. And so I was very happy with her. And yes, this is the same doll that you've seen in the previous videos with the blue hair. I just have her in her original outfit and wig. Wig came with it too. And shoes. I'll show you those, because her shoes are really fancy. Aren't those cool? These are pretty awesome shoes, I'm not going to lie. Her stockings are from Doll Heart as well. You can no longer purchase these stockings for SD on the Doll Heart website. But oddly enough, you can purchase them on Denver Doll. So even though they're not available on the original site, they're available on Denver Doll, and probably a little cheaper, which is where I got mine. I have 2 sets of stockings from Denver Doll. So that's my wonderful Peakswood girl. I'm probably not going to wrestle her back into clothing today, so she'll probably stay like this for a couple days, or at least the month of October, so she's cosplaying as Alice, yay! Anyway, let's move on, because I got a lot of you who I was very flattered, really like Kit already, and he's not yet finished, so it makes me really happy that people are already so supportive of his character, which is cool. I finally did pick a body. I'm not going with a 70 centimeter because I don't want to go there. I measured it. I have like a measuring chart right here next to me where I just make little tick marks every couple centimeters to judge how tall a doll will be. And I had it at 60, and 60's tall. And then I decided that I would, check out what 70 would look like, and I made a mark at 70, and I was like, holy crap, not gonna do that. No. So I won't be getting a 70. I'm gonna get a body for him from Infinity Doll, which unfortunately is a very expensive body, but we pay more for quality, don't we? So even though Kit's not done, I did have a couple questions about him that I wanted to answer, even though he's not finished. So I'll bring my bodiless doll into the frame. Okay, so this is Kit again. Ta-da! And I have to always close these blinds because nobody can see him. There we go. Okay, so Kit is a Tsum Dia head. I bought him secondhand on DOA. I won't be telling you his backstory until he's complete because it's just more fun you'll get a more glimpse into his character with the clothes he wears and everything. His face-up was done by the most talented face-up artist ever because she got it perfect and I was so happy. It was by Soft Poison on DOA. I highly recommend her with all my heart. We had an incident where I shipped Kit and his wig to her to get a face-up done. And I had my mom ship it for me because I was busy with work and school. And she was like, sure, I'll ship it. Instead of shipping it EMS or UPS or FedEx, she shipped it normal snail mail. So to the Netherlands, it took about like 2-3 months to get there. And I, after the first month, had given up. I had assumed that Kit was lost and would never get there, and I would have to buy another head, and I was devastated, but I'm like, okay, well, I'll get over it. It had many fights between me and my mother, her claiming that she owed me $200. But astonishingly, he came, and she said, oh, well, I was expecting him not to get here, but he's here. Even though he's late, I'll still do his face-up, which was so generous of her, because we had had an instance before where she wanted me to ship him by February, and I couldn't do it, and she still gave me another opportunity to ship him again, and then we had another problem with my mom shipping it, never letting her ship anything again, and she took him and still did his face up and was awesome, and she's actually a really good friend now. I comment on her stuff constantly, and I'm totally in love with her dolls. So she did his face up, and she's just a sweetie pie. I really recommend her if you want just awesomeness. She knows how to do Soomdia lips. I mean, look at those luscious things. And teeth. She did the teeth. I was shocked. I was like, holy cow. And his eyes. Very dark. And his beauty mark. Yes, that is supposed to be there. But one other thing that she did that I wanted to show you, I have to take off his wig to show you. She made these plugs and put them, for a little bit of extra, put them in his ear. And so he has star plugs, which he is supposed to have. He's supposed to have lime green plugs. She added the star just for character, which was so cute. And I did these piercings. His 3 rings, because he has a green, a purple, and a yellow ring in my drawing, which I'll also put a link to. It's actually not drawn by me. It was drawn by a very good friend who did an awesome job. So his character, as you can tell, it took a lot. Face up. Like about a very expensive face up. Totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. Eyes from Saffron Doll. I really recommend Saffron Doll. They have beautiful colors, and they, as you can tell, they have very nice hue. Piercings, and a wig from Monstro Designs, and a body from Infinity Doll, and he's finally finished. I mean, it took a lot to get him done. So really, all he needs now is his body, and I'm a happy camper, and clothes, which is going to be made by a friend of mine. And also I'll buy him some clothes, some common street clothes, not hooker clothes. You'll understand more about that later when I tell you his backstory, but you have to wait, huh? Anyway, so I just wanted to... Oh, my other headless or bodiless doll is a Midgey There's really nothing to tell about him. He's not an OC. I just really like the mold, and I find that anybody who has a Soomdia has a Midgey. So I was like, I might as well follow the crowd. And so I got a Midgey, and I'm gonna make him punk rock and awesome. Don't really have a plan for him other than that. I want to get another face up from Soft Poison, but sadly she's at a 6-month school right now, so I was the last face up she was able to do before she left. And I was so excited. So those are, I'm going to leave those links that I talked about in the comments or the description. The Monstro Design wig, the Doll Heart site where I got, or where her clothes are from, Anna Maria's clothes are from. The Peakswood site where you can find the mold that she is without the limited edition face up. And Soft Poison's face up form, so you can see all her awesomeness. So I hope that answered some questions that you guys had, and I'm going to make another video. So that's it for this one. See ya!